wish he would stop messaging me. Okay, let's see how I'm gonna do this, guys. Sorry. Whatever, that's good. Okay, hopefully you can see me, because I'm not turning on any lights. What makes someone evil? I was asked by one of my babies. And I thought that was a really good question, considering I wanted to speak today a little bit about what others, when do you recognize and stop someone from mistreating you or disrespecting you, or whatever you want to call it. Sorry, the light is not, I thought it was going to be good because I was here. It's too hot to go outside. Yeah. Whatever. You already know I'm beautiful, so what the hell. So I had a conversation with another little girl last night, and it got me thinking. I do that, and I'm trying to get better at stopping it as soon as it starts, because I know I teach you how to treat me, and you cannot continue to treat me like shit. That just can't happen. So we're going to take that, and we're going to take that, and we're going to kind of sort of put it together. So I was thinking about, because as soon as I know I have to be in your life for a long time, I try to figure out as soon as possible. So it took me a good 9 months to figure this one person out in life. And as soon as I realized that he would, when he was upset, he would take out his frustration from his boss and coworkers out on me. Yeah, that went well, right? So it got to the point where I was being nasty. And I thought, well, Tasha, that's like, adding fluid to the flame, fuel to the flame. Because they still weren't getting it, So what I ended up doing was, and I try to be as polite as possible, because well, you guys don't know. Yeah, I could be a bitch, okay? I'll just call it what it is. And I know that's not nice either. So still trying to find a happy medium in life, Hi, Janice. Hi, Kay. Hi, Liz. And so now what I have begun doing is I stop it the very first time. And I just, say, so Janice, do I stink? Do I smell like shit? What? And then, of course, he would say, why are you asking such a stupid question? I said, because you're acting stupid. So what I hear you saying then, boo-boo, is you think I'm going to put up with you taking your boss's shit. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen, okay? And some people, you could say that and they'll actually get the message. Yeah, no, he never did. So the next time and the next time and the next time, and obviously I got really, really super bitchy then, and I was having fun with it because, like I keep telling y'all, I'm a baby Aries. It's really challenging to offend me. It really is. I just turned that stupid fucking shit into a game, and honey, trust you me, I will win. I will win. It's just like, Papa Legba is my papa. It's not anything horrendous for Papa Legba to, play these little childish jokes, because I'm a big child too. So we play well together. We play well together, and I love it, So what I ended up doing was, since it became a game in my head, and because this person would be like, oh, well, you need to, we all know how I feel about shitting on others, right? I think so. I said, well, and of course I'm at this point I'm starting to get frustrated as I say, you should be gay. What? What the fuck you say? I said, you see that? You see that right there? Right there, boo boo. Yeah, right there. Okay, are we here now? Are we here now? What the fuck? Can't you go say something like that? I said, why would you tell me I need to, you know, put this there, or I need to do that, or I need to stop wearing wigs, or I need to. Why would you should on me? You don't know nothing about me that personal that you would even be given permission to give your opinion about. You don't know me, and you never will. So you need to really think about. You need to think about changing your behavior when you're pissed off at one person and you take it out on another person. I said, what if everybody wasn't as beautiful and intelligent as I am and wouldn't have the balls to say anything to you? They would just keep having to eat your shit. Why should other people have to eat your fucking shit? You're not worthy. You are so not worthy. You just treat people like shit because your boss dumped on you? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I was pissed. So anyway, then one of my sons asked me about murderers and whatnot, and I told him I don't. I think it all everything in to me everything comes from you. I, and I know a lot of ladies disagree, and I don't give a shit. Okay, I'm only speaking from Tasha's experience, not yours. You could vent about whatever's upsetting you in your life, just like I'm doing. Because I got to tell you, after this, it's going to feel like I took a 10-pound shit, and then I'm going to go have a piece of cake and some ice cold water. But even the rapist. I mean, I can't be a hypocrite and say something different now than I said before. You know, ever. That would just make me look really stupid. Okay, so I'm gonna call a thing a thing. Yes, that happened. However, just like uh, Jeffrey Dahmer or that other guy that's in Pelican Bay, the shoe program that killed all those women, and women still want to marry him anyway. Uh, Manson thing person guy. Um, yeah, Solomon, I'm very, yeah, I'm aware, but that wasn't the question. We know that it exists, but is it a choice? Um, I'm trying, I should have written it down so I could say his exact question. Okay, watch the beginning of the video because I said it right on the beginning or on the title of the video, wherever that is in here, but I can't see it. And I have to say, I feel everything comes within. I'm not going to sit here like a lot of people and blame my mother for something that happened to her when she was a kid and she got pregnant with me at 15, but said I was my auntie's daughter and all that fucking shit. No, no, not going to go there, boo boo. I had a choice. I should have left the first time. The first time you want to slap somebody, you had a choice. The first time, okay, let me see. That particular situation was I knew if he had like more than 3 beers, he would start getting tipsy. But then he started trying to be like his older brother, in my case. And his older brother was this, playboy kind of person, which worked well for him. Keith didn't have that type of personality. Keith and I were the life of the party, and you would always invite us to your house because we were the life of the party, and we'd get anything hopping. And that's what I really loved about him. But I knew that if he started mixing drinks, then he starts to get angry and he wants to do this anything. He's very competitive and he wants to jump into a game and be it's fucking Monopoly. Hello, what are you getting angry for? You don't need to get angry playing fucking Monopoly. Come on now. And he would. And of course, everything gets blown out of proportion. We go home, and then you want to hit me. Yeah, right. No. So, just like I had the choice not to kill him, well, I did put him in the hospital because, I mean, let's face it, I had to protect myself. And I'm kind of sure he can't have kids, but hey, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do when somebody's dangling your fucking ass over the second story balcony. Anyway, like I said, that's just my opinion, because I'm still not going to hate men. I'm still not going to hate black men. I'm not going to hate anybody for a lesson that I learned. So, in having the choice, having choice, that's what it's all about, choice. I knew I'm not going to be fucked up permanently. So there was only one thing to do. I chose to change Tasha before Tasha turned into a murderer of men that didn't keep their word, or angry men, or whatever. Whatever. It was my choice. And you go to therapy and therapy and therapy, because I don't believe necessarily just going to one person, because that's just one person's opinion. And at that time, I needed a lot of opinions because I had a goal. And my goal was not to be angry. I don't want to be an angry black woman. I don't want to be an angry spirit, anything like that. So it was my choice, just like it was his choice to want to beat me. It was my choice to go and get better, you know? So just like, it was the Kool-Aid guy, what's his name? Jim Jones. It was his choice. If I got to go down, we're all going down. No. And it was their choice to drink the fucking Kool-Aid. Anyway, so my son and I go on and on and on with the conversation. I got to tell you, that boy's smart. And it really amazed me at the questions he asked. And I wish I could read you some of the questions, but they're in the phone and I don't want to fuck up the thing. Okay, let me just try. If I go off, I'll come back. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, hold on. Oh, I learned how to resume. So he said, is it the scope of psychology and da-da-da-da? And, well, the spirit, we are a spirit in clothes. And the two have to coincide, hopefully, peacefully. And when one is out of whack, of course, the other one's going to be out of whack. So yes, dear one, I would say a teeny bit of that. And even in that case, I still have to choose to be a better Tasha. I have to choose to be the best Tasha I can be, or else how am I going to attract all you beautiful people now? How am I going to attract that if I'm not that already? Now, I understand a person that's a mass murderer is not going to get that. And thank God I'm not on that level, and I don't want to ever understand that. I got to check myself. Hang on. Yeah. So even when I was ready to just, slit his throat, literally, because I already had the plan. The plan was in motion. The plan was to feed him, fuck him, give him again, and then call in sick the next day and have, and come get me, because I already found another place to rent. I wasn't stupid for long, but twice was once too many, So I can kind of see if you, well, no, I can't be a hypocrite. I can't be a hypocrite. You have an option where human beings being human, one moon mother says that, I love her. So we always know somewhere, even the craziest person comes into his own reality at some point. Whether they choose to listen to that 30 seconds of reality or not is their choice, So, and yeah. And I choose to do better and be better and teach others how to treat me and realize, I mean, come on, give me a break. I'm not stupid. I realize if you're drowning in debt and you're trying to get a third on the mortgage and pay the truck and pay the car and take care of your parents that have now moved into your house and sometimes you just might not be all there. Okay, that's a teeny bit different, because in that case I could tell you, Janice, you need something to eat, girl. Let me make you some brownies and some chocolate milk, okay? You want the little marshmallow? No, you want the big one? Okay. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. And then you'd be like, Tasha, what the hell's wrong with you? Well, you're acting kind of off. You just sit down. I'll get your coloring book, Janice. Don't worry, girl. I got you. Then you'd be like, what? I am. Oh, okay. No, let me. Yeah, okay, Tasha, let's go shopping. Okay, let's do that. Because we all need a timeout. We all need a break, which to me is not the same thing. Okay, a timeout is when I remind you of your bad behavior, and then we'll take a recess break by going shopping, and we can just let that shit go. Because I can't hold on to it. What good is that going to do me? I know, Boo Boo is retarded. What am I going to do? Continue banging my head against the wall? Then I'll be standing in my own puddle of blood. Oh, hell to the no. I'm not stupid. I'm willing to accept you as you are. If I cannot get you to empathize with me and see where I'm coming from, then I have no choice but to let it go. Because we're not going to both be stupid at the same time. That's not an option either, But I just wanted to come on real quick and share my dear one's brilliant self, 17, and he asks such fucking brilliant questions, and he just never ceases to amaze me. I gotta tell you, I just love him to bits. Oh, that young man is just so intelligent. I fear for the woman that gets him and marries him. She's gonna have to be another Michelle Obama or something. So it's interesting. It's very interesting, our conversations, because they're always so meaty. It's like having a nice big thick prime rib with the lobster. We could share it though. You could have half, because even though I'm big, I still don't eat that much. So I'll have a half a prime rib and half a lobster, and then you could have the other half. And then I want German chocolate cake for dessert, and okay, that's about it. Oh, and I'll have my two mojitos. Yeah. Okay, I'm good now. I'm full. I'm full, fat, and happy. That's PHAT. And things like that just remind me, because even even Jeffrey Dahmer and all them other people who kill people or whatever, do not nice things. You had to start somewhere. And I'm sure at some point somebody said, hey, that's probably not the best choice. And then it was their choice to say, fuck you, get out of my life, move. I'm gonna go, chop up Tasha's fat body because I like because I like dark meat. And I'm gonna barbecue her on the spit out back that Marcy has in the back, and you know, put some barbecue sauce on her and just keep going. And at some point, it's really hard, challenging for me to think that it's some 30 seconds in their life that they didn't say maybe and went and killed people. Because I can't, I don't, I mean, I understand that we're different, obviously. I have never had the desire to go out and kill anybody or bomb anybody except that one time. Excuse me, 2 times. There was another man that hit me before, but that's okay. My big brother took care of that. That was a good fight, too. Anyway, I don't really know about murderers. I just hope and pray they get better. Or people that, molest little kids or hurt anybody. I mean, damn. Really, I don't like to even kill the fly when it goes in my bedroom. We just have a nice chat, get out, or I get the hairspray, and they usually leave. Yeah, I guess I'm just blessed that way. Oh my goodness. Shoot. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see if I can put this on hold again real quick. Let's see. Oh, that light's better. And then it goes away. Okay. Hang on. He cannot dislike self because I'm him and he's me. That boy is so intelligent. He is so, so intelligent. Okay, I don't know what happened to what little bit of light I had. Oh, that's nice. How's that? Is it going to stay? Oh, it's going to stay. Okay. Let me try to use my head to block that little over there. Okay, I guess I could just put it down a little, huh? And then the girls can rest on the table. That. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a crazy mood today, y'all. So, I I studied a lot of theology and I did take several psychology classes, but not as deep as now I wished I had. Oh, what did she say? Oh, yeah, sorry. It's too hot to go outside, as I was saying before. So, yeah, okay, we're good now? Okay, we're good. That boy is just so freaking brilliant. I just love having conversations with that young man. He's such a blessing. Um, I hope you guys teach others how to treat you. Even, you know, your well, our parents are different. Our parents, depending on how old they are, you can't really do that. When they get older and they're forgetting and whatnot. Uh, but other people, no buts, no buts. Yeah, because me, you could tell me, hey Tosh, I don't really appreciate that, or you're not gonna go outside. Oh, well, fine. Stay in then. You said such and such and such, and I don't necessarily agree with that. Let's sit down and talk about it. Or my favorite example of that is men. You go on a date and it's so cute. You take off of his plate and he takes off of your plate, and you put your carrots in his soup, and he doesn't say anything the first 25 times. Really? And then later in life, it's like, I hate it when you do that. Well, why didn't you say no the first time? you know, just like in anything else, say no the first time, not the 99th time. That just makes you look silly. Anywho, there's always a nice way to say everything, and if you can't find a nice way, just say it and then laugh. There you go. Just say it and then laugh. I kind of, sort of, because I know I have to shut up sometimes, because my mouth just, I swear to God, I'm just like a little 5-year-old. Do you really think, Janice, that was the best you could do for grandma? She's allergic to peppers, and you put one in there. Do you really think that was best? Yeah, I have gotten myself into some troubles, and I have grown since then, thank God. So, wow. But there's always a nice way, and there's always a nice way to say anything and get your point across tactfully. And then if they look pissed, then you could just laugh. Now you know my secret. And no, I don't always laugh when I'm trying to get my point across and being sincere, but I do sometimes. Because everybody, when it doesn't matter what we think psychologically, when they go sit on the toilet and take a nice long shit, they're going to be thinking about that. Tasha said, now why would she say that? Did she really mean that about, is there a real Janice? Or did she just use it as a scapegoat? They're thinking. So that's why I always say, if it's a shy person, then I might laugh afterwards because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but I still want to get my point across. I still have the desire to be heard, you know. Amen, sister. If I didn't have any lessons to learn, none of you would be here now, especially my beautiful sister Janice here, of which I am so thankful for. So, so, so thankful, So, let me see if I can see how much battery I have left. Oh, I can. Look at that. Okay. See, you guys are just helping me learn all sorts of stuff. Okay, wait, let's try something else. Let's try... Uh, what about that? What's that for? Oh, that's for me to write a comment. Okay, I don't want to do that. Let's go back. Ooh, okay. What is that for? Oh, for me to invite a friend. Okay. No, I'm good. Oh, maybe. Let's see. Who's on that I could invite? Anybody else? Oh, this is fun. I hit the arrow. Go on. Oh, okay, good. Invitation sent. All right. Do I get to go left? Swipe to reveal comments and reactions. Well, why did I swipe left then if there's nothing over to the left? Oh, that's fascinating. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. And don't forget about tomorrow. You know what, Janice? If you're on later, maybe we could practice. I am 70% sure that I can be in a closed group and do this, but I'm not 100%. So maybe, hi honey, how you doing? Okay, boys and girls, so you're just ear hustling. You just hearing me think out loud. Okay, Tasha, the next time he does that, we will not slap the shit out of him. We could ignore him. I could think about Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny's gotten me through a lot of shit. Yes, yes. And you know, no, don't say that. People are gonna think you wanna be a mass murderer. I don't want to be a mass murderer, but I have to tell you, sometimes I really just want to slap people with a brick. And that might sound harsh. I would hope it is harsh. Because when I have to tell you 5 times, don't wake me up, and you think it's cool to do because it's Christmas, I don't care about Christmas that much. Not to wake me up, because after another lesson I learned for the past year, it has been challenging for me to get a good night's sleep. That's why. Cool. We'll do that. Let's do that. Um, um, so I'm wondering if my dear one was here, if they would have anything to add to this conversation. But I gotta tell you, that young man is he's just so brilliant. I tell you, he's better than a new penny. He's better and brighter than a new penny. I just gotta tell you that. Do you want to go outside now? Come on. I'm not your mother. I'm not gonna let all the heat in. Okay. You can stay in then. One damn cat just sits at the door and looks at it when it's open. Wonder how long it's gonna be open. I don't know. Anyway, okay, let me see if I can see a little bit more of the conversation. Oh my God, this is so fascinating learning how to do this. Okay, hang on. Okay, could you hear me while I put on while I was on pause? Okay, answer that. But you know, actually, let me think about this too, because I can't be a hypocrite. What if? What if? Now, just hear me out. Don't write to me about it. It's only my opinion. Okay? Your opinion doesn't have to be my opinion. If I think, if I think that I planned everything, where does mass murderers and thieves and idiots fit in, you know? Oh my God. Girl, that would be so jarring. I would never want to sleep again. Ooh, I hate being, jarred awake. Ooh, I just want to throw a brick at somebody. Oh my goodness. God bless you. Um, I'm, you know, I'm going to ask Spirit about that question. That's a very good question. Even though I have a feeling, I don't know if most of you know who Bashar is, Bashar. He's a disembodied spiritual entity that channels through Daryl Anka. And you can look him up on YouTube. He has his own channel, Bashar Communications, you know. And I kind of sort of think he would still say that there is a reason for everything, even though it is so crazy I don't want to understand it. You know, I don't want to understand how anyone could possibly think it, oh, this is okay for me. I can have whatever I want, you know? And then, but I, and you're talking to me, and you know that I can't have everything I want. So why would you think you're going to continue to get whatever you want from me? You know? Example. I, back when I only had affairs, and I was dating this one guy, and he just thought it was okay to like exchange me. A compliment is nice, though. It's nice, you know? Yeah. Okay, hang on. It was nice that he liked me and all that stuff. And, I see you every Thursday from 7 until 7:45. And that's it. That's the end of our business transaction. You can't have any more. And it's all well and good when you want to be all nice and huggy kissy to get whatever you want, but that's still not realistic. And I'm like, no. Don't want to be your wife. Don't want to replace nobody. I want you to go home and on your way home, stop and pick her up some flowers, because that's above and beyond our agreement. So in any case, you still can't try to make me what you want me to be. I'm Tasha. I'm not Boo Boo. I'm not Hello Kitty. I'm not, purple, orange, or green. So an agreement is an agreement. And when you no longer adhere to that agreement, it's time to let you go. Or else I'm stupid, and I have been stupid before, but not when we have a clear and precise, agreement on something. Oh, Mama will be back. Calm down. Well, see, that's what. Yes. See, so I can't be a hypocrite. If there's a lesson in it, even for one person. Okay, so granted, he didn't have to kill all those women, or whatever. And yeah, I can't be a hypocrite. If it was somebody's lesson to learn, then it was their lesson to learn, and they chose their lessons to learn, just like I chose mine, just like you chose yours. And it's our choice then to either go that way or that way. It's a choice. And my choice is always to do better, to do more, to do good for everybody, not just Tasha. Okay? Not just Tasha. I'm not here just to heal Tasha and, make my arthritis go away, my blood pressure go away, just for me. So, because I'm the end all be all. Well, I am the end all be all in my world. But you're in my world too, because I invited you in, and therefore you're here. So, I do believe that, honey, because it's a choice. So you're telling me to be what you want me to be then? Is that what I hear you saying down there, Mr. Fairless? Really? I won't embarrass you in public. Yeah, I can't be a hypocrite today and not tomorrow. Everything is a lesson. Everything is a choice. And I know that I'm in my right mind and maybe they weren't. I don't know. That's going to be something really interesting. I'm going to investigate that. Thank you. I'm going to investigate that. I'm going to see what the stats are of how long a person possibly could be sane before or while they're planning to rape or kill or whatever, you know? So, thank you. That's going to be my homework for next weekend. That would be really, really interesting. Um, so, from a spiritualist perspective, you got choice, I got choice. Either I'm going to stay in a relationship that serves me nothing in the end, or I'm going to put that on the back burner and know that something better is coming for me, you know? So that pertains to the video I made last Monday about letting go of things that do not serve you, people that do not serve you as well as you know you should be served. Yes, I shoulded on you. I shouldn't on y'all just that once, just that once. Um, because isn't the whole purpose in life to do better and have happiness in all areas of life, not just one, not just because, you know, I'm 55 and I need to have tighter skin and lift my boobs and lift my butt. And no, the best Tasha that there is doesn't have anything to do with it, you know, but we think it does because we're humans, forgetting that we're really a spirit. And the spirit doesn't give a shit what it looks like. It's here to learn its lessons and continue on, you know? I think. Of course, again, it's only my opinion. So, I thank my dear one for asking such a brilliant. He is just, oh, he's just my little love bug. I just love him so much. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And something better is always coming. We just choose to hang on to this. And you know, I don't know how you mean it, Liz, but how I mean it is, you know, a lot of more women than men, more women than men that I give readings to, it's challenging for them to let go of what they have in order to move on to better. So it's like, okay, Tasha, do you see? Of course, I see, Boo Boo Kitty. There's, you know, da da da, and then there's da, and then da da da. Okay, so as soon as you're willing to let this lesson go, the present boyfriend, then, oh well, I don't want to. Well, then what did you ask me for reading for? You just sit here and paid $125 for what? Yeah, I don't do refunds. Just saying. Just saying. Come on, baby. I'm so cute. Yeah, they have us trained. On the inside, they sit in the meow. On the outside, they just sit and stare at the door. Open, open, open. Yep, so true. Wow, that's deep. That's deep. But you know what, Janice? Isn't that like a lot of our histories? You know, mom just married dad to get out of her own house of 15 children or something. Or mom just married dad and no, mom got pregnant and then married dad at the altar 6 months pregnant to get out of her house that was, you know, religious or whatever. Something crazy, you know. Yep. If you choose to, everything can teach you everything. I forgot. Well, okay. I won't bring that up because I don't have permission to mention that conversation. A lot of people, because let's face it, y'all, men get raped too, somehow, way, shape, or form. Okay, um, choose to think that there is no getting better, and I can't speak for everyone in the whole world. I can only speak for Tasha, and I don't want to hate anybody. You know, Bob's not Keith. Why would I hate Bob for something Keith did? That was just Keith. I can dislike him. Very funny. So, why do you ask silly questions that you already have the answer to? I am just really happy to be with beautiful people like my sister Janice and all the rest of you that are able I don't have to be right. I am so not the end all be all. That is not my purpose for being this lifetime to think that anything like that. I'm just talking out loud and you guys are just listening to my conversation with myself. So I'm just happy to be with others that can just sit down for a minute and think. Maybe, 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 maybe. Don't know, maybe. What the hell? I'll just do this because this works for me. And it works for me to live and let live. I'll accept you just as you are. And if I get to the point where I feel too uncomfortable, then I'll just leave. I don't expect you to change. For me, okay, not most people. Again, I can't be a hypocrite because I'm still a girl, and if I'm in love with a man or a woman, I would still hope that I get a little bit of hierarchy in the relationship, different from outsiders. Oh, bless your heart, honey. You know, I try. I try. And I try to catch myself because I don't want you to think it's okay to say yes today and then no tomorrow because that's what gets women raped. Men still believe, just like there's still prejudice in everybody out there who's not black, and you don't experience some of the things that I do. I don't want you to. I just said that to make a point. Don't write to me about that. Uh, I want you to be your authentic self all the time. Fuck anybody else's feelings. You could not have to lie to Boo Boo when you say, yes, I love you, but you only love him because he's rich. I should have, that's a relationship I should have stayed in, but I was so fucking naive back then. Oh my God. Anyway, you grow and learn. So next time a man offers me the house in Hillsboro, I will definitely be some good arm candy. But I was 27 then. I didn't know any better. That's it. We're all mirrors. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so right, Solomon. That's right. That's right. We all could just, and in our day and time, people think it's easier. Oh, well, we'll just tell the kids that it was, Auntie Boo Boo Kitty. But Auntie Boo Boo Kitty is her real mother. Yeah, and that just blows me away that that's still happening today. In our day and age, it's still happening. Oh, we'll just lie to the kids. They don't need to know. We'll tell them when they're older. No, when they ask, it's time to know. And I know a lot of you parents out there get on my ass because, I believe in talking to my sons honest and open. I do. Why not? I'm going to take the chance of you telling them however you want to believe. Well, you could tell them for a second. not first. So, okay, I won't go all the way over there to the left, but, and you know what I mean. When they ask, tell them. And I was really happy with one sister because her son was like, what, 10, I think, asking about babies and whatnot. And she just sat down and told him the whole story. Anderson, how you doing, honey? Nice to see you. You are never late. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Oh, where is that girl? I wanted to kill as many birds with one stone as possible. Who was that? That was fudge. Anyway, you know, always got to give homework. Hey, the spirits give me homework, so you guys get homework too. Damn it! See, now I can't think of her name. I got to invite her to another one so we all can have homework together. Okay. So your guys' homework for right now, and then I'll send her the video. Excuse me. Is okay. So I just vented. Thanks to dear one for presenting me with a beautiful, wonderful, glorious, magnanimous question. And I'm just going to say this about your homework. Okay, so just take a few deep breaths. We're shifting. What do you call it? We're going down to low gear. We're downshifting. And how could I say this nicely? Not nicely. How could I say this? And because usually I'm on the phone with the student and I can, you know, feel your vibration better and stuff. So I'm pretending I'm on the phone with her, and then I would say, okay, boo-boo, first lesson is to be still. Because Granny didn't teach me, I'll just go meditate. We didn't, no. It wasn't like that. So, I'm sorry. I'm still tripping on why you want me just to say your name. You know what your name is. Why do you need me? We're going to be still, which is not meditation. It's not prayer. It's not, or and not. Okay, so I was taught that there's a be still, and that's what it says. Then we have to protect. Then we have to ground. Then we can meditate. Okay. So everybody in all of my classes takes different times learning that, right? So one of my most memorable classes, I had 8 students then. So it was easy to pair people with each other. Okay, so you two, and you two, and you two, and you two. Okay, made her look so funny. I'm going to try and catch it. Mater! Do you see him? Right there. This is the cat that likes to get dragged on the floor, on the kitchen floor, swirled around. Oh, you can't see him good. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. These cats just keep me laughing, I tell you. The purpose of being still, just like the purpose of 2 minutes with Tosh, Google it. I have about, I don't know, 30 of them, I think, now on YouTube. They're tailored to your specific needs, so they're not all just that over there, okay? So right now, we're just trying to learn. This is in the course that I teach at theangels.us on how to decipher and learn to use your gifts, okay? So your first homework is just to be still for 2 minutes. And for those of you who don't know, it's so easy. Yeah, no. So we're going to take our cell phone, and you're going to go to the bathroom and lock the door. We're going to sit on the edge of the tub. You're going to go in the bathroom with just one thought. Just one. And it's a specific thought. Just like every Friday night, you have to have a specific question. You have to have a specific thought. So Generally, I give people a thought because they're thinking about shopping and sex and payday and whatever. So let's just start with the idea of breath. Okay, so you got your cell phone, you set it for 2 minutes, put the volume on low, don't want to scare the shit out of you. And we're going to sit on the edge of the tub, because usually that's the place of privacy that everybody can go to and have some alone time, the bathroom, right? If you live alone, hey, go lay on your bed. Don't fall asleep. Well, that'll come later. The ability to stay awake through meditation. So we're just going to have one thought, breathing. Okay, breath. What is breath? What is that? Okay, breath. We can't really see it, but we know it exists. Like faith. Breath. Okay, breath. Okay, so what I usually focus on is, oh, not that thought. Don't tell them that, Tasha. You're going to freak people out. I like water. I like being in the water. I like being in the ocean. So my 2 minutes is usually I go to the ocean, right? And for those of you that are afraid of water, pick something else. But we're not going to get in the water this time, okay? We're just going to, right there where it just goes shh, and it comes like up to here if you were laying in the sand. That's all we're doing. You don't have to worry about getting your hair messed up, black women. It's all good. This is our time. Your hair doesn't get messed up. Okay, so we're just laying on the shore. Your ultimate goal is to be able to smell the water, feel the water on your skin. What does it smell like as it splashes and you get some, on your mouth? What does it taste like? So your whole focus is on the water. As soon as you think any other thought, you have to stop and start all over again. Oh, now you want to go outside? You're such a little brat. Go on. And what did you say? Let's not go there, okay? It's class time. And you might think that sounds really easy. Then I would tell you, okay, so you did that for 2 minutes, 7 days, okay? Okay. So on the 8th day, you get a different homework. Same, a little bit longer time. Everybody's time is different. Whatever Spirit tells me to tell you your time is, that's what your time is. And a new situation. So I'm not going to give you the most challenging one because you got to start the class to find out what that one is. So we'll take one. So if it's let's pretend it's a young girl and she's in love and all goo goo gaga and she's trying to calm down and da da da. Okay, so for you men and women that, have mates or whatever, what did it feel like the first time you kissed? Think about that for 2 minutes. No other thought. As soon as you think another thought, you have to shut down and start all over again. Thank you. And then after a while, it goes from, I don't know, everybody's different. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Next thing you know, you're being still for an hour. You say, well, Tasha, isn't that meditation? No. That's being still. And when you're on a timeout, I tell you, go be still. And if Spirit tells me to tell you, then I'll put it in all caps. Be still. Yes. You have to talk with Spirit about that. I just do what I'm told. So after that, he's so cute. He's sitting up on one elbow. Sorry. And then the situation changes. And you're dangling by one finger on the edge of a cliff. Well, it's your reality. You can do whatever you can do whatever you want with your reality. Anything is possible. That's why I said, black women don't have to worry about getting your hair wet and being in the water. It can stay perfect just however it was. Since you just got out the beauty salon. It's your head. You can use anything that's going to bring you up as far as your spiritual abilities and as the longevity of being able to focus on one thought for more than a minute. And then that's what keeps me, so going back to my previous conversation, that's what keeps me from not slapping the shit out of somebody with a brick. I just go to the park, and the park is someplace in my Facebook pictures. You're gonna know it because it's very, very, very super duper 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 vibrant. I mean, it's like, wow, yeah, you're gonna do that when you see it, you know. And that's where I go to be still and just be with whoever I want to be with at the park. And play with the caterpillars and the hummingbirds and the unicorns and the rainbow colored kittens and anything else I want. And then you protect, and then you ground, and then you meditate. And then in meditation, that's usually the first place I like to take people, because most people aren't afraid of a lot of animals, and they're not afraid of the park. See, a lot of people don't like being in the air, so I don't take them in the air to do meditation. They don't like being in the water, so I don't take them in the water. So you got to find a happy medium for everybody, and then just do that. And most people are not afraid of a park, a stone bench in a park, and then your spirit guides come. And that's how and where I do my guided meditation, and that lasts for about an hour and a half. And you hear your spirits for yourself, I'm not giving you a reading. You're hearing them for yourself. So a lot of times that's what people start with as far as my classes and whatnot. And you big old ham just sprawled out on the floor saying, twirl me. And I went all my years not get anything, and it saddens me because I know you're just so clammed up tight. You don't want to be known. You don't want anybody in your space. I don't give a shit. You can have whatever you want, but I'm just telling you, in order to get answers, you have to open up, because that means even spirits can't even talk to you and tell you to go right or left. Oh, see, you banged your head. You should have went right instead of left. Oh, but you didn't hear them say that because you're tight as a drum, not letting anything in. Okay, so that's your guys' homework, and to you that I'm going to give this to later, that's your homework. You pick one topic. Tell me what the topic is. I think you have kids, go to the bathroom, set your cell phone timer for 2 minutes, and you think on one thing for the entire 2 minutes. The first thought that pops into your head that is not that one thing, you have to start over. So most people just get prepared to stay in the bathroom for like 15 minutes. And not everybody has to. See, and then that's the next thing. You can't compare yourself to anybody else. Just like being the mass murderer, or just like knowing that mass murderers' brains are different, or just like you being in a relationship with somebody and wanting somebody else, that's all different. We all have to, get in where we fit in. And if there's no place to fit in, you have to go create another space. So there you have it, and there it be. Okay, what else? I think I explained that pretty good. And to you, student, that's going to get this homework later tonight, your topic is going to be a rose. Your topic is going to be a rose. A blush pink rose, okay? And the rose has just barely started to open up, so it's not a bud. It's a little open an inch. And I want your homework in that 2 minutes is to be able to eventually smell that rose. That's what I want you to do. Anderson. You better stop that. I could fall in love with you easily, Anderson. Ayana, hi there. Hi. My other sister from another mister. And she's a realtor, you guys. In case anybody's in, oh shit, I forgot where you live. Her area. Put up a link, sis. Put up a link so we can contact you to buy a house. Um, okay, so to the student, that is your homework. And to you guys here, what the hell? That could be your homework too. PM me. Let me know how you're doing. Okay, so you just came in. We're doing a long 2 minutes with Tosh, basically. Sit, quiet place, set the cell phone timer for 2 minutes. We're only thinking on a blush pink rose, slightly open, and we're working on what that would smell like to you. Okay, so in your head, Ayana, you have to crystallize it perfectly in your head. Okay, see, she's in South Florida, and there's her link. So you guys that need a house in Florida, get hooked up. And you're going to smell that flower. Exactly. Okay? Okay, thank you for letting me vent. For those of you who just come on, sorry. Gotta wait 2 minutes and then see the video. I'm gonna really do my homework, dear one. And I'm gonna do a little investigating on what the window is for a psychotic person of having any type of sanity, just out of curiosity. Because I'm still not going to go against the grain. At some point, you're that sane. And at some point, you could have just said, no, I'm not going to go murder, Tasha and chop her fat body into thousands of pieces and put it in all different areas of Silicon Valley. See? She's good, y'all. She's good. Cancel. It is meant to be a challenge where there'd be nothing to learn, huh? You'll get it, eh? I have faith in you. I know you can. I know you can. You, my dear one, can do anything you put your mind to. I know it. You're just brilliant like that. Yes, you are. You're so awesome. Anderson, are you of age? Are you of legal age? I think you said, no, that was Helena, is 23. Well, if you're over 21, we're having Tantalizing Tuesday tomorrow with Tosh. So later on, Janice and I are going to practice going live in a private group because kids under the age should not be influenced by me. I don't want any mothers and fathers writing me. I don't want you teaching my kids stuff like that. So we're going to keep it above board, even if I have to do a chat box group thing, something. I don't know. That's going to be fun. But in the meantime and in between time, keep practicing your 2 minutes. Get it up to 4 minutes, 8, 16, so forth and so on, until you can sit however long you think you need to sit to then be able to receive messages, Yes, yes. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. Gosh, it's such a nice day. I don't know why, I just felt so sleepy all day. And then I got home and I was just, and now I'm high as a kite. ready to do readings. And speaking of readings, Sayana, can I come into your vibration? Yes, Anderson. Please do. You are such a sweetheart. You know that? You do make me smile. Is she still here? Yep, you're still here. Well, it says you're here. I hate that it shows me everybody that's in the chat and it says +1. Why can't you just show who the one is? Whatever. Okay, thanks. If I ask you something and it's too personal, just put the answer in PM, okay? Oh, Vicky. Well, thank you. I think I am sometimes too. Oh, bless your heart, honey. So the first thing that I saw for you is a I've never been to Florida. I don't know what it looks like. But the picture that came into my head was a long pier, and I don't know why your picture is gray. It's not sepia. It's gray. You got the blacks, and you got the medium grays, and then you got the whites and everything in between, okay? The grayscale. At the end of the pier is a little boy. He appears to be about 13. He looks depressed. I don't know why. They're not telling me why. They just told me to tell you that. Okay, your next picture is of you, and there's, oh gosh, turn around. There's 4 ladies, and then yourself. You look like you have on a gray suit, because you have your back to me, so you're talking to them, and they're in like a little semicircle. And there's 4 other ladies, and you, I can't hear what you're saying, but they're it feels kind of like, a Friday meeting, to where they're, and then they answer you, and kind of like that. So I don't know why they showed me that, so just hold on to put a pin in that. And now we're getting to tangerines, oranges, blood oranges. I hope somebody likes them, and I hope you know who likes them, because whoever that is trying to get your attention. Okay, so now we went from the blood oranges to a piece of jewelry. Have you lost a piece of jewelry recently? They misplaced it. I mean, they're playing with it and didn't put it back where it belongs, so it'll show up. Okay, now they're showing me this 13-year-old boy again at the end of the pier, and it is so amazing to see the water glass smooth. Okay, I don't know why he's sad. Hi, honey. I don't know. It means something. Do you know of somebody who drowned maybe and crossed over at that age? I don't know. I just see this little boy, but of course I'm the same height as him, because I can see his tears just falling and falling and falling and falling. Oh, poor baby. He's so unhappy. He's so frustrated. He's so agitated. He's so not feeling worthy. I don't know. Bless his soul. Okay, Grandpa, you can tune in a little better here. He says it's not what I thought it'd be. How sweet. Bless his heart. That's it. He just said it's not what I thought it would be. He feels warm and content. So I guess by that he was looking for like the hellfire damnation, something. I don't know. Bless you too, sweetheart. Thank you for showing up. I don't know, something about this little boy, and it's the picture's still in black and white, so you can imagine he's like blue-black, just crying and crying and crying and crying, and I mean, he's not sobbing. The tears are just streaming like a waterfall from his eyes. Oh, it breaks my heart, but he's not saying anything. He's just looking straight into my eyes, and the tears are pouring. Thank you, honey. See, there you go. So if you happen to know this little boy, there you go. Bless his heart. Mm-mm-mm. Bless you, Grandpa. You look out for my sister over there, okay? And you be careful. You get your butt in school, mister. You got a lot of work to do now. And it's going to be so much easier to do with no skin. So open your eyes. You're not over there anymore. You're someplace else. Nice, warm, safe, and cozy. Get your butt in school. You got to learn just like everybody else. We got to learn. Mm-mm-mm. Bless his soul. He smells like cherry tobacco. How sweet. How sweet. Okay, honey, there you go. Now I'm going to thank you, Helena. You guys go and be good to yourselves. No, you can't stay with me. You got to go with you got to go with her. You can't stay here, honey. You have to go and talk to her and tell her what's wrong, okay? She'll help you fix it. It's going to be all right. Stop crying. It's going to be all right. Yeah, he wants to grab my arm. Can I go with you? No. I have enough spirits in my own space, thank you. I'm trying to think of, but I can't think of the movie. Anyway, there's only 5 movies off the top of my head that I could think of what I think it's going to be like, what my granny told me. When you go home, however you already chose, because I believe we choose everything, parents, blood, big girls, little girls, everything, including how you're going to go back home, okay? So after whatever the trauma part of it happens, I think the spirit, you've seen paranormal investigation type movies, right? Where you see the little spirit leave the body. Oh, Ghost, like in Ghost, like that, like that, like that. Remember, he just crossed over, and then he's following him, and he's following, Patrick is following his body and Demi Moore to the hospital, and then the old man shows up, and he says, "Up, he's a goner." And then Patrick Swayze turns around, and he sees a little light coming up out of the person's body. That, because we have us, and then we have our spirit, and between the spirit and us is that silver cord, and it snaps. Okay, you don't get no popping sound or anything like that. At least Granny didn't mention that part of it. But that it's severed, and your spirit goes to wherever you think you're going to go. But I don't think we can imagine hellfire damnation because we don't have that here. I think whatever's there is going to be whatever we have here in your mental capacity. See, on Pluto, I've astral traveled to Pluto. Pluto's totally different. That's where I want to go. When I no longer have skin, that's where I want to go. But I think our spirit just leaves our body, and then we dump this piece of shit, and we go to the other side. That's where I hope you're writing these movies down, because they're awesome. My number 1 favorite movie that shows the whole thing. Oh, hi Pam, thank you. I concur. Is Made in Heaven. Write that down. Timothy Hutton, Kelly McGillis, 1978. It's on Amazon for $1.50 and $3 shipping. Yes, I have 3 CDs because I love it so much. I watch that to keep me in check spiritually every month. That and The Matrix and all my other metaphysical movies to just to keep me in balance, you know. And Made in Heaven, uh, Timothy Hutton goes to the other side, and his aunt, I can't think of her name, greets him, and she says, "Okay, you're gone. You know, now you just think whatever you want, and it'll appear. You just think of your friend Hello Kitty, and you're instantly with that person. You think of the lake, and you're instantly there. You know." And I also feel that we can do that telepathically now with skin. You know, okay. So, but to answer your question, yes. So I think our spirit just leaves our body. We go over, and it just like we go to school here, they go to school there. That's why you just heard me tell her grandpa, go to school. You know, if you have to start, but people, not but, and people that I think are looking for hellfire damnation, they just sit in the darkness until they're like, okay, ready to turn the light on. Poof, and it comes on. Okay, so going back to Made in Heaven, then you have your assistant, be it your family or whoever was close to you on the planet. Show you the ropes, blah, blah, blah. Show you school, show you this, show you that, how to do this, how to do that. Oh, now I remember. Okay, good. And then for those who don't remember, they're just wallowing. Those poltergeist people, you know, who want to stay clinging to that house or clinging to that chair. Oh, like in, oh, you guys, I just saw a scary movie. Which one? Yeah, I remember it well, huh? It's true. The Amityville husband and wife, and then now there's part two. Is fudge. I feel so silly. I just saw it yesterday. Saturday. I saw it Saturday. Uh, Whatever that scary movie is with the Amityville husband and wife, and they went to that house, and now they went to London. That. Okay, so just like that man was attached to his chair, that the husband. Thank you. The Conjure, The Conjuring 2. And just like the man in The Conjuring 2 was attached to that chair, yeah. So when I that's why I always try to tell people, even though, you know, I don't necessarily like read the obituaries or anything, but I just tell them in my head, okay, whoever went home today, you know, you don't need to be stuck. You don't no longer have a body. Get your butt in school. Turn the light on, and get your butt in school. Keep it pushing, boo boo. Keep it pushing. You got things to do because hey, we need lots of help on this side, and it's up to you to help us. So get your booty in school. You know. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you, sweetie. uh, and you know, like I always say, if it don't agree with you, that's okay. It doesn't have to. I still don't. I don't care. I'm only here to stay open minded and do what you know my spirit guides say it's okay for me to do. And we'll see, huh? We'll see. And you know, which brings me to a next topic. You know, I was talking earlier to some lady at work about uh, oh no, actually I was talking to dear one, and he says, "Why do you think we humans fear death?" I tell you, that boy thinks of some fucking brilliant questions. Oh, I tell you, I could just make a 10-hour video on just one little question he asked. He's so brilliant. Anyway, so I think whatever you think is going to happen unless it doesn't exist. And how do we know what exists and what doesn't exist? We can, outside of faith and, well, no, we could really see the wind because if you have trees or dirt, you can see the wind. You know it's there. So other than faith, what do we see? We don't see hellfire damnation, do we? And to the average kind of sort of person that thinks that there is something bigger than themselves, this is hell. I'd be inclined to agree, you know? Because no one person deserves all this by themselves, okay? No, I'm trying to share. It just won't let go. Oh, bless your heart, sweetheart. Thank you. You do make me smile. So I hope that answers your question, my dear. And if you guys have any other metaphysical movies that you believe in, please feel free to list them. I collect all dance movies and all metaphysical movies. All of them. Yes. Yes. And oh, sister girl, let's back that up one. The person who has the power. Yes. And why do we have to choose to believe in him? Just because, I'm a reverend, that don't make me right. Just because I'm a doctor in metaphysical sciences don't make me right. It just makes me Tasha's opinion. That's all. What did Pam say? Wait, I had to back up and read what Pam said. That's it. Oh, Pam, you know what? I heard my other one like that is, see more. Oh God, I hope you don't go away when I hit C. Okay. Amen. That's right, sister. That's right. Tell it. Yes, that's it, Anderson. That's it. Trapped in your own nightmare. I love that. Thank you. Oh, that'd be a good poem. Pam, what's his name? Russell Simmons. He was telling Oprah. She says, "What is your definition of God?" He says, "To me, God is like the ocean, and I am a cup." And I'm like, damn, that is some deep shit, And it's true. No matter what we call it, it's true. All of us are pieces, and then there's the other half, and we're a whole. Oh, thank you, honey bunny. Bless your heart. Oh, I'm stuck again. When I'm stuck. And it's just like, and then people are like, well, we fear death, we fear death, we fear. What are you afraid of? Tomorrow hasn't even come yet. Right now, you're still breathing in and out. Just think about that. You know, he is profound. That man is so freaking deep. I just love watching any and all interviews with him. Oh man, mm-hmm. I love me some him. you know, he's like, oh shoot, I can't think of that guy's name. Shoot, I can't think of his name. He was on Oprah, of course, and when she sent somebody to ask him to come to her show, he's like, "Who's Oprah?" He doesn't watch TV ever at all. Um, Eckhart Eckhart Tolle, I think so. I think so. I'm not for sure, but I think so. Anyway, what if for those of you that still fear death, false evidence of things appearing as real, uh, it's just like getting in trouble with mama. You know, mama says, "I'm gonna spank you when I get home," and so you're nervous, and oh God, I hope she. And then she comes home and you do stupid shit to get her to forget. And thank you. Um, and the next thing you know, she went to sleep, and you sitting here scared you're gonna get a whipping, and it comes and goes. That's why I opt not to fear much anything, because I know Spirit's gonna step in and wipe whatever mess away. Just like I'm here, I move from there to here, and we move from one place to the next place to get on with the next lesson and the next lesson and the next lesson, and find your purpose for being. And then you're like, oh yeah, what was I afraid of? I think more so what we're all afraid of is so many people die in accidents or the hospital, or you have a heart attack and it's pain, the pain of it, and we don't like pain. And even to that, I'm here to say it's still your choice. We still have free will. If I was supposed to die in that hospital, me and a person who isn't metaphysical had a really deep, deep conversation. The sun is going down. Maybe I'll stay well lit now. Me and it was good. It's always so nice to be able to talk with people, not debate, just talk. Okay, so my thing was, um, it doesn't matter if I have pain or not, any pain. I'm not afraid of going home. I want to go home. I want to learn whatever I'm supposed to learn and go home. Hi, honey. Uh, so if I were meant to die, and in any type of horrific way for whatever I've experienced this lifetime, it would have been, thank you. Thank you. It would have been in 2013 when I was coming out of a diabetic coma and the marbles gone, and people are trying to talk to you and you just are like replacing it with the cartoon whant whant whant, because there's nothing else to relate, not knowing to, okay? And even then, just to sum up what this whole topic is all about, even when I wasn't in my right mind, I knew to rest. And when I rested, I knew I had to do better. Okay, so back to what we were saying. Excuse me. That would have been the perfect, painful, miserable, fucked up time to die. And even though 5 doctors told me you should be dead, of course, I just looked at them like they were fucking crazy, and I said, it's not my time. Thank you, honey. It's not my time. It just isn't. So stop telling me what you think I should be doing, and let's get on with the healing process. I got shit to do. I'm not supposed to die till at least 125. I know that already. I know that. Oh my gosh. And yeah, oh, you're God. Let's go. Come on. I am far from being down for the count on anybody else's other opinion. Don't shit on me. You've never had a Tasha Lene Harris in your hospital before. You cannot tell me I'm supposed to be 130 pounds and I'm supposed to have normal blood pressure and I'm supposed to be in really good health right now. Well, for right now, this is good health in comparison to other people and other times in my life. I'm in perfect condition. Shut the fuck up. You think what you want to think, and I know what I know. It's not time to go yet. But anyway, thanks for letting me rant, you guys. This is so wonderful of you. And I still have to go back to what I was saying. At some point, and I went, oh, maybe I could call her. No, you know who I'm going to call? Okay, I can't tell you. I forgot. Sorry. I'm gonna call my client and I'm gonna ask her, because she works with a lot of cuckoo people, and I'm gonna ask her, is there or is there not? Okay, never mind. Spirit already says there is. Okay, thanks, guys. I know, but I have to learn to discipline myself and do Oh, Pam, are you here, Pam? Oh, true. I feel you. Eesh. Okay, I gotta tell Pam about her stuff later. Mia, it'd be interesting to hear your opinion on death. Why do we fear death? And Ayana, I was thinking about that. The other day, oh no, I was watching that scary movie. Oh no, it wasn't a scary movie. It was the latest Coven horror American Horror Story. And at the end, the guy had no, and he's running around like with his brains loose. Yeah, right. And they said that there's no pain in the brain and all that good stuff. So that makes perfect sense to me. Because even when we get a paper cut, we still don't really know we had the paper cut until we find that drop of blood on the white paper. And then you're like, where did that come from? Ah! After you look. Then we're kicking and crying and stomping and whatnot. I tell you, humans are just amazing. We are all so amazing. And I'm so happy that all of us are here and sharing this moment. Oh, my battery's low, so this might die. Your device has 15% battery power. See, modern technology is so fucking brilliant. Isn't that brilliant? Something to remind you to shut up. Which I'm going to finally do now. So let me say once again, thank you everyone for helping me grow, helping me see bigger, and shedding a little light on all situations. Okay, so you guys had homework, and for those of you who just came on, now you have to watch the whole thing and find out what your homework is. Okay, PM me your homework, everybody. Don't forget. Don't forget. I'm going to know if you forgot. Spirits are going to tell me. Anderson, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. You're such a joy to my heart. You just have no idea. You can call me Miss Tasha. I'm just an aggressive black woman that would love that. No, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm joking. You can call me almost whatever you like. I love you, sister. Go be good to you. Talk to the little boy. Uncle is there. Talk to Uncle. Of course I'm going to do new moon ritual. It's not for another 10, 12 days. We just had full moon last week. But yes. I love you, Keith. You're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. Okay, you guys. I love you. Get out of here. Oh. Okay, well, maybe Sister would do a video tonight on her opinions about death and dying. I love you guys. Go have a great day. I'll see you online. Love you. Bye. Oh, and for those of you who don't have any sunshine, there's a little bit for you. Marcy smokes outside. There's a little sunshine for you guys. Okay, I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye, 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 bye.